As a man, your masculinity is displayed by your frame. This is an umbrella term that branches out into many aspects of your being. I believe most men are left searching for ways to develop this coveted strong masculine frame, and I'll tell you the 7 secrets to cultivating this aura of masculine energy. The society we live in is often derided as a patriarchy, but I see quite the opposite. Men and masculinity have taken a back seat in the haze of this social message. Young men have no idol to look up to and to emulate. In this femme-centric society, a generation of young males is being raised by a pop culture that chips away at their masculinity and gives them false idols to worship. Bringing back your masculine frame will have to be a conscious effort, and it will require that you develop self-discipline and restraint to stand out from the masses of men today that have cowed down to the social narrative and submitted their masculinity. The following are the 7 most important things you must do to fight against this tide and inculcate an irresistible masculine charisma. Number 1. There is no substitute for genuine struggle as a man. Do you know why women find scars attractive? They show her that something almost killed you, but didn't, and made you stronger in the process. Scars tell stories, and a life lived in struggle reflects in your eyes as a man. Andrew Tate has said this often, and at first I found it strange, but on deeper reflection it makes perfect sense. He said he will spend all his money in his life and not leave any inheritance for his sons, so they have to toil away and earn it themselves. A man who is born with a silver spoon is a man who has not faced hard times. He is dull like a blunt rock. If you're a man watching this, remember that every problem in your life is making you come out stronger on the other side. And that is the foundation of developing a masculine frame that no one else can fake or mimic. Number 2. A level-headed man does not cave into emotions. Here's a cold truth about being a man that no one will tell you. Despite your feelings, you have duties and responsibilities in life that you must carry out regardless of what emotions overcome you. I see way too many men who let go and give up on their responsibility because they feel sad over a breakup or failure. The fact is, sulking in the corner will never solve any problems, and men that exercise a degree of self-control will outrun you in the race of life while you sit there and cry. And here's another cold truth. Some women will tell you it's okay to cry in front of them, but any man that shows weak emotion in front of a woman or cries about his problems, instead of going out to solve them like a man, will inevitably lose his girl's respect and desire. Number 3. Your physicality and mentality are ultimately linked. It's truer perhaps even more for men than for women. Your physical state and health are directly related to how good and confident you feel. All ideas, states, and nations in the world are in the end held together by the strength of masculine men willing to protect them. This is the baseline that the world ultimately retreats to when civilization crumbles. Realize this: if you are out of shape and fat, you will never be as content and happy as you could be. If you cannot fight and defend yourself, you will feel vulnerable and weak in the face of a threat. This is why every man must develop his physical self if he wants to maintain a masculine frame in life. Number 4. Orient your life toward a purpose. There is something I'm fond of saying. A man who has no ambition and direction in his life will ultimately retreat to his baseline instincts and self-destructive pleasure-seeking behaviors. Men throughout history have been builders, protectors, and providers. You need to saddle yourself with responsibility. You need to pick up a burden in life or be oriented toward attaining a goal, because to have a masculine frame, you need to first take control of your life. Number 5. You are the average of the 5 people you spend time with. There is something undeniably true about this saying that most people are not able to grasp. The people you spend time with are a reflection of you. If you hang around with losers who talk about girls and pointless video games all day, that is what you will become. You will surrender your masculine drive to things that are ultimately of no value or importance in life. Men for all of human history have banded together in tribes, armies, and sports teams to achieve great feats. When men are together, they cannot be lazy or complacent because there is a constant element of competition involved that pushes you beyond your limits. Your reality must be curated around you by yourself, and a large part of that is building a team of competent men around you who can help you be the best version of yourself possible. Number 6. Become a man of action. There is an ancient philosophy that has been lost in the haze of modern times. It is the idea of stoicism, of rising above your emotions instead of caving into them. I believe that in the coddled modern society we live in, this is the most important message men need to learn. Becoming stoic can help you control your emotions instead of being controlled by them. You need to become a man that takes action with whatever he puts his mind to, and someone who withstands the tides of his emotional states without letting them throw him off track. Number 7. Avoid quick and jittery body language to give off a calm persona. In order to have a truly charismatic and calm aura, you need to slow down your hand movements and speech to a degree to signal that you are in control. I see men flailing their arms around or making jittery hand gestures when tensed up or excited, making them come across as less in control. I suggest men to watch the James Bond movies to observe how the quintessential masculine character controls the pace of his body movements and is comfortable in his own skin. This is one of the most visible and immediate changes you can make to signal to the outside world that you are a man with a masculine frame of mind who is not fazed by anything. This is advice that will go a long way in helping you become a man that others naturally gravitate towards because of the naturally masculine charisma you exude. For more great content like this, hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. The wisdom you find on this channel is the distillation of years of experience and will help put you ahead of 99% of modern men in the world today.